What is the weirdest thing that the weird kid did at school? 1. He drove around the basketball courts, following the lines on an imaginary bus. He'd stop to let people get on or off the bus and then drive them to their stops, and we walked in a line behind him. When he stopped walking, he'd mimic the door opening and closing and wouldn't let you on or off if you didn't wait for the signal. Ben the bus driver, I hope you achieved your dreams. 2. Ran out of the class and I guess attempted to leave school or something. A bunch of teachers chased him. I could hear running out in the halls and teachers asking where he went. The door to the class was closed, but there was a window. Quite a bit later, I look up and I see him at the little window, and he just looks at us and licks the window and runs away again, and I see a couple teachers run after. 3. He crawled into a storm drain to avoid taking an exam. 4. He skipped around the school, clapping 2 coconut shells together, Monty Python style. Everywhere he went, like everywhere. 5. He heard that you'd automatically get suspended if you peed your pants at school. He wanted to find out if it was true, peed his pants, got suspended. 6. Called a quadriplegic substitute teacher, man on wheels. Stormed out of the classroom and disappeared. The school thought he tried to walk home, so they start searching everywhere, only to have him pop out of his own locker at the end of the day. 7. We had a kid who refused to write with a pencil or pen. He was able to. He just refused. He had a portable electronic typewriter that he would carry between classes all day, every day. He had some mental issues, obviously, but nobody really knew what his deal was. He got transferred to a special school after 9th grade. 8. We had one kid who would eat all his fruit. I mean all of it, bananas, oranges, mandarins, etc. With the skin still on apples, including the core. Whatever fruit people had, he ate the whole thing. 9. During study hall, he'd soak tissues in his own spit and or mucus, then drape said tissue over his face with his head tilted back. The 3rd time I witnessed it, I loudly called him out on it. He claimed it wasn't gross. It's just how he was cooling himself off. 10. I went to school with the kid who said, on every level but physical, I am a wolf. Yes, he did act like a wolf at school and run around with a tail on.